Hell yeah. Start recording. Stream URL copied to clipboard. Let's go. It's working. I think. Should be working. Okay. I think this is live. Yep, think so. At 3, 1. All right. Okay. I think this means I'm live. Okay, it's working. I'm just bad at things. And then I need to put it on the Twitter, whatever that's called now. Oh, it's a banger. Okay. All right. This is a sick song. I need to put that I'm live. X, whatever that's called now. I'm live on YouTube. I'm not on Twitch. I'm live on YouTube. Leafgreen. Okay. Swap accounts. This one. Awoo. Hello. This is a sick song. I'm having too much fun vibing. That was a very delayed sound for chat. I believe. God, my computer is like crawling right now. Classic. Hyper himself. This one. Oh. Quote. I'm live. Doing my first. What's up? Sprout. All right. I have shared it all out. I've shared it now. I think I can probably just get into the Nuzlocke. I have never ever successfully completed a Nuzlocke in my life. I think the furthest I've got in is maybe like 2 gyms into a game. I fucking love my little angry bird. Yes, he's amazing. All right, we're stopping the vibey music for the moment. I don't even know how well you can hear it. Does it just stop when I talk? I have the utmost faith in you. All right, switch. Here we go. Leafgreen. I have no idea if this is gonna, if I'm gonna be in the right spot or not. I should be fine. Maybe. Okay, it's very quiet. It's alright. I don't particularly need music. So I think I had already decided I'm low-key the game, but I also chose Soul Silver, so I was asking for Bugsy to kick my ass. I'm low-key the same. Okay, yeah. I get you now. This world is inhabited far away by creatures called Pokemon. I'm low-key... Yeah, yeah. He said low-key the game, and I'm like... How... What? Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl? I'm a boy. Streamer, what's a Pokemon? That's a great question. I am the game. The millennial part of my brain is screaming at me right now. Your name is Hypo. Yes. Yes, it is. This is my grandson. I'm going to call you... Who would my rival be? I always name my rival like a particular thing. There are 3 types of Pokemon. Regular animals, straight up objects, and furry bait. That's it. That's the spectrum. Jenny for real. I'm trying to think if there's any other categories. It's like... Would you count Mr. Mime as furry bait? Like... Because he's more like man. I wouldn't call him an animal. Unless you're counting him as like regular animal because he's a human. Basically just a human. Regular animals, objects, furry bait, and literally just a dude. I think I'm gonna call him... Okay, I got an idea. The most dangerous of wild animals. Yes, I agree. I'm gonna call him Cold, and this is just because this is what I normally name myself in Pokemon games, but I'm starting the thing of calling myself Hypo. So it's like I'm like the non-Nuzlocke version of me is my rival in this. Oh, I'm really glad that they've got both the Now, is this going to be a hardcore Nuzlocke? That's the question, because that is going to make this either a lot more difficult. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try hardcore Nuzlocke style. So no items in battle. No. I realistically should do level caps if I'm doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, but I did not look that far ahead. Fire red, leaf green, level caps. Oh wait, I can just Nuzlocke tracker. You can do Nuzlocke tracking. I can't remember what one I used the most. Maybe it was this one. Leaf. Is leaf green 2 words? Or is it 1 word? I can't remember. Leaf green. Okay. Create game. Okay, it has level caps. Okay, cool. This is all I need to look at. All right. We are getting a starter Pokemon. I normally pick Bulbasaur, but I also... one of my friends is also doing this, and he picked Bulbasaur, and I don't particularly want to do exactly the same thing. So I'm probably going to go with Squirtle. Charmander is basically just impossible in this. If I pick Charmander, I will lose. There's no doubt about it. So Squirtle's a good middle ground. He gets Bite at a decent level. I will keep a track of my encounters in here though. Charmander, Squirtle, or Venusaur. Those are not the starter choices. Squirtle? Yeah. It's crazy that I'm playing this on the Switch now. Hyper received the Squirtle. What are we nicknaming it? Because we have to nickname them. I was kind of thinking Shell Shocker, like the Blastoise from the movie, but I'm open to ideas. The nickname. And yes, I caught him, but I don't know his nickname yet. He is a little dude. Honestly, little dude is a not a bad nickname for a Squirtle, in my opinion. Fixing this up so I can see myself a little better, or you can see me a little better. I kind of like little dude. I can't lie. As I said, unless you have a suggestion. I personally appreciate... Okay, he's a little dude. He's... but I have to do the... Little... Dude... Little dude. Like that. Exactly how you wrote it. Little dude. Oh, hang on. Can I... Gotta go back. It's even better if it's like exactly how you wrote it. Like, no. Lil dude has no capital. He's not a capital kind of guy. I wonder if it's gonna say go lil dude. Receive Bulbasaur. Eesh. Okay, I don't have Pokeballs yet, so I can't lose the Nuzlocke. If I lose this battle. It's only once I get past this that it counts. And he is little dude. Captured. Oh, for Pete's sake. Who's Pete? I forget that this is a thing in this game. That name only gets better the bigger he becomes. The larger the lad is, the better the nickname is. He's got Growl. I should just go... Ooh, that didn't do as much as I wanted. It's about the same. Gigalad. Lil Dude and Gigalad. That's the dynamic duo of the team. Tackle. Ooh, did I lose the switch, the initiative by going for a tail whip instead of just tackling the entire time? Oh god, I think I got it. I think Bulbasaur threw a little bit of throw. Just a smidge of throw. Yes, okay. Now, so my first ever shiny Pokemon was in this exact game. It was a shiny Rattata. Shiny Rattata was my first Pokemon, my first ever shiny Pokemon. I encountered it before I had access to Pokeballs. So I could not physically catch it. So that means if I find a shiny Rattata before I get Pokeballs again, I think I actually would just like quit like life because I would not be able to handle that happening a second time. No shot. But there is a part of me that is kind of tempted to try and redeem my first ever lost shiny. With shiny hunting for a Rattata on Route 1. But I don't know if that is a terrible idea or not. Okay, I versed him. He is on my team. I won. Yep. All right. I have beaten that. But it's regular, like 1 in 8,000 chance odds. Oh, okay. I only picked Squirtle because someone else picked Bulbasaur that I know. The only reason I did it. I would have gone Bulbasaur, but had to go Squirtle because I promised my friend who's also doing this that I would do this. What you don't like Squirtle? I like Squirtle. I like all of them, to be honest. But I didn't want easy mode with Bulbasaur, and I didn't want like crazy hard mode with Charmander as well. I'm a heal up. Okay. We hope to see you again. I don't know what the volume's like for you guys, but the sound, it's actually, I think it's probably a little echoey, to be honest, because it was doubling up the sounds. Okay. Oak's Parcel. Okay. We got little dude. Why is this? Selecting a starting type modifies arrival encounter. Okay. Nuzlocke tracker says you can get a different Pallet Town encounter, but I think this should count as a Pallet Town encounter. I haven't got Pokeballs yet, so the Nuzlocke hasn't officially started, but I hope it doesn't go awfully. I have a bad track record with this game. And getting my ass handed to me very frequently. Alright. Delivered Oak's Parcel. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that like when your rival happens to say like, "Oh, you know what? I'll tell my sister not to lend you a town map." I used to think that you had to like race your rival there, and that your rival was like an invisible sprite on the thing, and if you missed it, you lost the ability to get the town map forever. That's what I used to think. I have Pokeballs. Nuzlocke has officially started. I'm nervous because now there's stakes, and that makes me sad. But I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Route 1 encounter is... What are we getting? Pidgey. I'll take it. It's just Pidgey or Rattata, to be honest. Like, I made it through a horrible amount of my first Pokemon game without a town map because I shared a save file with my idiot brother and he hates reading dialogues and interacting with the NPCs. Oof, that's tough. I just talked about town map and then I completely forgot to pick it up before I left. All right. Pokeballs. All right. What are we nicknaming Pidgey? You sure did, bud. Yep. It was not great. Okay, what are we calling Pidgey? We have captured it. Add Pidgey to your team. Yeah. Okay. Should just be like little bird. We could make that the naming theme of this one. Like Lil something. Little dude is the first one. Little bird, the second one. I don't know. What do you think? What do you believe? I kind of like Little Bird. Or like... Okay, hold up. Roll with me here. Yep, I'm holding. Holding. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Okay. Jesus. 90s slang terms for groups of people / friends. Dude, chick, etc. I like that. 90s slang for friend. Oh. I just looked up, like, the AI, the Google AI thing just... I used to hate hearing my older sister call her friends cheeky babes. Ick. What if it's just, like 90s slang, generally? Because, like, I'm looking at this list, and it's like fly, all that, as if, da bomb, booyah, home skillet, scrub, like this, like I'm outie, whatever major loser. We definitely know gaps. Eat my shorts. Jiggy. John video game here. Hello! Hello! Nice to see you, my friend. Home skillet. Shawing is one, and I hate it. But it's also kind of like a wing. Which is a bird. Butthead, can you dig it, cowabunga? Gag me with a spoon is one of the things it says. Doofus, props, righteous, Skrilla. Totally tubular. Sky rat. We're going for cringy, like, 90s slang, I think. Honestly, the first one on this list was fly, and this is a bird. So I honestly think it's gonna be, I think fly works. I think fly works for this. Name is fly. Oh, they've got the X for open the start menu. I love quality of life fixes. Got little dude and fly. He's mild. Mild nature, which is up special attack minus defense. We have rash. No, up special attack minus special defense. Okay. Mild. Yeah, cool. All right. We can make that work. We can make that work. So rat. Imagine knowing what the natures mean and not just brute forcing every situation. I'm not that good. The Nuzlocke tracker I'm using has a nature section, and it says like what it is. I'm not, the only ones I know are like modest, adamant, jolly, timid, because it's like up in special attack, down in special attack. The other ones I don't really know that well. Ooh, that's 4 more than I know, my guy. Yeah. That's fair. I can't fault you there, to be honest. Alright, little dude. Level 7. He's got bubble! I am not very good at, like, grinding up levels in games like this. So that is probably going to be, like, a big issue for me. Is making sure my Pokemon are all, like, at the correct levels. And not super underleveled. I think. Viridian City, I don't think... Isn't it funny that they just bought an old game for the anniversary instead of releasing a new one? Like, I get the games take time, but don't announce on the anniversary, release on the anniversary. I mean, technically they released on the anniversary. It just wasn't, like, a major game that released on the anniversary. Ooh, I don't want to accidentally kill my starter instantly. I think that's put me in torrent range, which means this should kill now. Yep. All right. Cool. Whew. I did. Well, literally, we had the conversation the other day about the graphics of Pokemon Snap, and the gameplay trailer they released for Gen 10 looked exactly like that, and I was like, "Oh, oh!" It's like the I don't know if you could hear that. It's the Leonardo DiCaprio the whistle meme. That was things. Okay, so We can't get an encounter in Viridian City yet. We can get a Route 22 encounter. The rival has a level 9. Wait. No, I've got Squirtle, so he's got a Bulbasaur. It's already got Leech Seed, so I just have to be careful here. Not to go too far. Okay. We are doing a hardcore Nuzlocke too. Come on. That's, I think, the worst encounter I could get here. The other options were Mankey or Spearow. Starter designs are awful. Like, they are... I like the starter designs. I like them a lot. I don't like the water one that much. But, you know... No Nidoran. Not in this one. In Gen 1, there was Nidoran here. But they put a Mankey here instead. Nidoran is the route after Pewter City. Like, I don't think I'll have much problems, but I could have had a Mankey or a Spearow, and either of those is superior to Rattata. But do we call this Rattata? I kind of like Rattata. Like, yeah. I hate that. Ship it. Rattata. Is it? It's. Should I do rad with 2 D's because there's 2 T's in Rattata? That. Yeah. Okay. All right. Rattata. Oh God, I hate that. I hate it. Let's do it. Yeah, I like the starter designs of Gen 10. For the most part, I did think it was a little weird that it was like they were all repeat concepts. Sick. Game Freak has limited effort. They saw Scarlet and Violet and said we need better world design, so took points from character design to improve world design. Why can't we get good everything? I agree to an extent. Okay. He's going on the team. Do we have a nature guess? What do we think Rattata is? Yeah, I opened it too quickly. Serious, that's a neutral nature. I should wait. Next time we'll do a nature guess. I'm bad at content creation. Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. Like, so I did, after watching the trailer, I did go and look at the leaks. So I know a bit more about what's going to happen, if that's still correct. And I'm excited. I am excited. But I will not go into anything because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone else. Route 22. Okay. So, I should have... Damn it. If I had done the routing better, I could have guaranteed myself either the Spearow or... either the Spearow or the Mankey, because... Route 2, which is the route up north here, the possible encounters are Caterpie, Pidgey, Rattata, Weedle. And one of those in Leaf Green is easier to get than the other. So, like, there was a high chance that I could have caught the dupe here and actually got, like, a decent encounter. But it means I'm guaranteed one of the bugs. And it means I have a slightly higher chance to get a Pikachu in Viridian Forest. If I can get lucky and with one of the evolution lines, whatever I end up getting, if I get lucky, I can end up like encountering Caterpie Route 2 and then in Viridian Forest like run into the, because if I run into Metapod or Caterpie, I skip it because it's a dupe encounter. The Teachy TV. Teachy TV is terrible. I don't know of many items that are like hanging around. I didn't like the hat of the Pokemon Wind people. That was like the one big thing for me that I was like, why? Why did they do that? What would be the point? What is the point of having a cowboy hat with pockets on the side? Pidgey. Yeah, see, I could have... Yeah, that sucks. Because if I went and got Weedle or Caterpie, and then I got Pidgey here, no, Rattata here, Caterpie in the Viridian Forest, then... Oh, whatever. Oh, God. Please don't kill me. I don't want to die. Jesus. That was a third of my health. Right there. That was a third of my health. Okay. Bubble. Little dude. I forget what mild was. Up special attack. Okay, bubble does more damage. Actually, I went to freaking open PK Hex. Like, that's my default reaction is to open PK Hex and check what my IVs are, but I can't do that. Which is fine. We can make do. We can make do. All right. At level, so Squirtle's base stats. Yeah. So okay, Bubble is doing more damage than Tackle is. Bubble's doing more damage. So I know that that's gonna be a little better. Rattata, there we go. I don't really want both bugs. I could like guarantee myself both bugs, but I feel like that's a dumb idea. To remember to heal outside of battle. Level 14 is my level cap. I don't think I'm gonna have much issue because they're quad weak to bubble. But I'm at least gonna get little dude to 14. Yeah, Route 3 has Jigglypuff, Mankey, Spearow. Route 4 has Sandshrew, Mankey. Where is Route 4? Are they both before Mount Moon? I don't remember. Route 3, Mankey, Spearow, Jigglypuff. Route 4, Sandshrew, Slowpoke, Spearow. Well, if I had the town map that I still forgot to go back and get, this would be fine. But it's not. Okay, let's go heal. I don't have running shoes yet. I forgot. It's weird. The level cap's like 14 for Gym 1, then 21 for Gym 2, and it's like modern Pokemon games have the level cap so low. It's like, well, even freaking Gold and Silver was level 9 gym cap, and then level 8, level 16 or something. I'm gonna try and not look up as much stuff with this. I feel like I really should go and interact with more people and not just like not do that, you know? I think I'm trying to make sure my volume is like right, but I don't have to talk directly into the microphone the whole time, because I see a lot of people, they don't have to do that, and it feels like I have to a little bit with the new mic. I haven't properly tested it, like, and ordered it yet. Anyway, how are you guys doing? What's going on? Town map. That's what I came here for. Here we go. Gee, that's lazy of him. Yeah, you tell him, Daisy. Got him. Alright. Town map. I do not want the TGTV as the main slot. Okay. Route 1, 2, Viridian Forest. Route 3, Route 4. Oh, I see that. I was like, what is that? I was like, why do I see emojis? Oh, my camera. Why do you keep doing this? Stop. My camera does this where it just randomly like stops being good and starts being terrible. And I have to close and reopen my Logitech settings for it to go back to normal. Thank you. I don't know why it does this. Okay, Route 4 is before Mount Moon. Okay, I thought you could catch grass types in that. But no, in this game I get Sandshrew. Alright. I still have Pidgey out front. I want to level that up a little bit. Ratata. Ratatata. Fly. It's still doing a decent chunk of damage. I might just have to switch train a little bit more. He is a perfect little baby. He's a beautiful boy. Damn, there's only 4 encounters in Mount Moon, which is Clefairy, Geodude, Paris, Zubat. Getting a little bit ahead of myself though. I will. No, I won't do that. I was gonna say I could buy the Magikarp. I'm manifesting a Clefairy for you. I wish. I love Clefairy. I like Clefairy. Very, very cool design. I got that already. Okay, cool. Level 4. That tracks TBH. Yeah. Most of the time, people can tell my favorite Pokemon. Like, favorite Pokemon as a group. If I get a Magikarp on Route 4 as a gift, I miss out on Spearow, Sandshrew, Mankey. Yeah, I think that's probably not a great thing, is missing out on that. But I have my Viridian Forest encounter. And my Route 2 encounter still. What do you think the best encounter in Viridian Forest is? Do you reckon it's Pikachu just to have some extra type coverage? I guess against like Pidgeot, like the rivals Pidgeot, it's good. But if I'm getting like a Geodude in Mount Moon, if I end up with a Geodude, I don't particularly want too many flying types because there are quite a few. I am manifesting a Crocodile for you, bud. Thanks, man. That's great. I love Crocodile. It's my favorite Pokemon. Pikachu for type coverage. I think so. Yeah. Crocodile isn't my most hated Pokemon of all time. Or anything. I have ungodly levels of beef with that thing. And I can't explain why. Outside of like just pettiness and rage, to be honest. It's kind of the extent of it. You are just a hater. Okay, so I didn't get spoiled on the final evolutions when I played Scarlet and Violet. And I picked Fuecoco at first. And then Fuecoco proceeded to evolve. Galore. This fat fuck. Can I just copy the image and paste it? So, is it gonna let me do it? Paste. No, I have to say, I have to put this thing on my computer to then put in the frickin' thing. This thing. This dumbass looking stupid fuck. This guy. My adorable little Fuecoco evolved into that, and I literally reset the game. I started again and picked Sprigatito. That is how much I hated this thing. Yep. Haters. Absolutely haters. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Where is it? This is the only reason that there is now one Pokemon I hate more. There's one Pokemon I hate more. Bucktooth Shitmound. Okay, this card right here, I was like, okay, he's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. There is one Pokemon I believe is like two. You can't call the streamer that. There is one Pokemon I believe is beyond redemption. I'm curious to see if any of you can tell what it is. There is one Pokemon. It was from Gen 7, Sun and Moon. I have far more creative names for Hypo. Exactly. Yeah, it's from Gen 7. It's a water type, if that helps. Yeah, I hate him with every fiber of my being. Absolutely hate him. Curious if anyone... What the frick is a Gen 7? Sun and Moon Pokemon. It was from Sun and Moon. And it is commonly referred to as one of, if not the ugliest Pokemon in existence. That might be able to help you. Maybe a little bit. Somehow, normally, Pokemon, when they're based off of like animals, the Pokemon somehow look like for terrible looking animals, Pokemon can sometimes look worse. This somehow makes the real life animal look like a deity, like a goddess in animal form. This thing is just... I should know this. Alright. Any more guesses before I show you? Because I will show you in a moment. Is it the upside down squid? No. No. That's a good guess, though. I can appreciate that. It is this. This freak of nature. It's a demon. It's a Bruxish. It is like the most like I caught a shiny of that and I released it. It isn't a drag queen to me because like it's just this is what it's based off of. Like, honest to God, this is what it's, like, based off of. And, like, it makes the real thing look like... Sure does look like a fish. Yeah. Also, yes, you did guess it. I'm very proud of you. And also, I still hate it. The shiny is even... For some reason, the shiny is worse for me. At least the color palette looks decent in this one. Like, the color pattern kind of works as like a creepy, weird vibe. This is the freaking... The color palette of the shiny. Hang on. There we go. It's worse. You know what gave me my second... Made me second guess my answer, though? What? Yeah, but it's not a good clown. It's a clown fish, but not in a good way. It's just a fish that's a... Completely forgot that it was Gen 7. Yeah, it was Gen 7. You got me second guessing myself for a moment there. You know, it just feels like a weird take, but it feels like a Pokemon that would have been in Gen 6. Like, it feels like it would have debuted alongside Malamar. I double-checked, lol. I'm glad that I was right, otherwise, like... Chee! That's not good. Thought it was Gen 6. Yeah, like, Malamar. The only other one that I, like, see this in my head alongside is the frickin'... The octopus that chases you through the water in Sword and Shield. It was like a very small part of me that was like, maybe this is Gen 8. Which, by the way, do you... So that Pokemon is what the fuck? Clobberpuss is its base form. Clobberpuss evolution is Grapplocked. You evolve TBH, I tuned out somewhere around Gen 4. Turned back in briefly when I learned there was a Ghost Fire variant for Marowak. So there was a Car Keys Pokemon and hopped out again. Noped out again. This has been a, like this is a hot take. I think Pokemon designs in recent years as like base level designs have been better than Gen 1. Gen 1 is nostalgic. I think it is the most boring of the Pokemon regions and like design-wise. Most things in this were just like look at my team. Look at my team right now. Bird. Turtle. Rat. Like they're just... I have no strong thoughts on that. I just hate Pokemon that have designs based on modern objects because it makes no sense for them to evolve that way, which I know is pedantic and unreasonable. I mean... yeah... I guess. It's like... but to be fair, like, what? If we're looking at the... hang on, I'm gonna look at the Pokédex. National Pokemon. I can understand that. I'm just old and cranky, don't mind me. I kind of feel you there. But it's like... oh my god, I just got like a massive wave of nostalgia looking at the National Pokédex, and I have no idea why. Which I do know why. I think I have them somewhere. Do you remember those Pokemon Stadium 3D, like, things? There was this little binder. This Pokemon Stadium 3D, like, they had that scratchy 3D, like the Animorphs book covers. It's like Magnemite is like the closest I can see in Gen 1 to be. But then it's like Muck is like pile of sludge. God. Have those. Muck and Grandma are just like piles of sludge. You know. At the same time, though, I love Rotom. Yeah. It's like, okay, like, Voltorb is Pokeball. Like, is based on a Pokeball. Which is, like, a modern invention in this. I actually remember having the same opinion at the age of 8 about Magnemite and Voltorb. You know, that's fair. You know, I kind of had the, like... I think that's the same reason I always liked Mew more than Mewtwo. Why Gen 2 felt like classic to me, because there was kind of nothing like that. Like, it was very... all the Pokemon looking at the Pokédex in here are very, like, nature-driven. Like... except maybe, like, Elekid. That and Mew is just better. Exactly. Damn right. Well, it's like Exploud and Loudred and stuff, like, they're based... oh my god, I'm getting, like, crazy nostalgia right now. What the hell? I look at this all the time and I'm not feeling like this. I just had, like, this, like, image of an Exploud I used in, like, my Pokemon Emerald playthrough. It's, like, flash into my mind with the original Gen 3 sprites, and I got, like, this wave of nostalgia flood over my brain. Okay, I still haven't found my encounter here. I was looking for other Pokemon that were like that, but I guess there wasn't there's not really that many. Like, to be honest. I understand Mimikyu. I like Mimikyu. Mimikyu's really good as, like, a Pokemon design. Because it's like, he just wants to be loved like Pikachu. That's why he looks like Pikachu. It's like, I love Mimikyu and I would die for him. I wish I had it in here, but I managed to pull the Team Rocket's Mimikyu art rare. I would give him a pass because Hermit Crabs. Is Mimikyu a Hermit Crab? Like, by technicality? What? Is that right? Oh, it's like Beldum and Metagross and stuff are kind of like that in Gen 3. Chingling is just a bell. Yeah, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole if I keep looking at that list. Mimikyu is the best Pokemon clone. You a hermit crab if you hid under a sheet? I mean, and that wears the Pikachu this costume the same way a hermit crab will wear whatever it finds in the shell. So I give Mimikyu a pass as being believable in an evolutionary sense. God, I wish I was a hermit crab hiding under a sheet. Yeah, there's no like hermit crabs don't have responsibilities apart from like get shell, hide in shell, eat. And I love it. It's the ideal life. Return to crab. That's the dream. Live in a dream. Do you reckon that's why like people wear hats? Because it's like kind of like you're hiding your head a little bit. Is there like an evolutionary thing there? Of like, I want to put thing on head. We crave the shell. Exactly. I yearn for the shell, brother. Like, it's that the fucking. I think you wear hat because you are balding. I'm not balding. I'm not balding. I'm just like, okay, that's bad because my hat. I have hat hair, so it looks like I'm like got the millennial balding comb over, but I just have a really large forehead. And this is a new hat. Nice wig. You literally have seen my hair all different which ways. You know better than anyone that it's not a wig. Is that a weird thing to say? Like, I am pretty sure I have like bully hypo time. Yeah, basically. No, Pyro Gamer is. I could have made it weirder. You very well could have made it weirder. Is one of my longest friends. We went to school together. Like, we met in 2003 playing football. And then again in like 2008, 2007-ish. Hi, I'm a new friend. Okay, he is one of my all-time best friends. Are you happy with that? Is that better? Is that better? Because that is what you are. Sure. Sure with Cherie. No. Why is that not better? Is it because I'm a bad friend? Is that the vibe? The rat again. Just give me a bug. You know why. Ladies, gentlemen, and those of us who know better, if you look to your left, you'll see a man voluntarily crawling into the doghouse, never to return. Yikes. You know why. Deserve. What did I do? What did I do? Oven dinged, appley pie is ready, BRB. Yeah, have good pie, I guess. What did I do? Either I'm missing something like very obvious or you're very clearly messing with me and I don't know which one feels worse in my brain. Gonna say embarrassing stories about you till you figure it out. What? What? Okay, I am legitimately losing my mind because I have no idea what you're talking about. Was it, like, are you talking about a specific incident or was it something like I forgot to do? Like, am I just like a brain no brain right now? Or is it an actual thing that I've like... My brain feels cooked right now. I have no idea what is... Like, what is the doobie doobing? No idea what the doobie is doobing. The doobs coobs... My brain is legitimately short-circuiting right now. What did I do? What did I do? I'm messing with you, but also I think you need to talk to people to be considered friends. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just, like... It literally is like... Oh, I need to message... Satan. I didn't want to dox you. I need to message Satan. I'm doing something right now. I'll remember to message him in a minute. ADHD go brrrr, and it gone. It disappear, and then by the time I remember, I'm like, ah, shit, it's like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've woken up in the middle of the night. I'll remember in the morning. Never remember. Never remember. And I hate it, because I should remember. I have keen eye. And because you're a bonehead, you get one embarrassing story. Is it going to be like the time that I cried on your shoulder? Like, is that the embarrassing story? I don't know. There's so many. There's so many of them. Is there just not the bugs here? Leafgreen. Did you know that Hypo got teabagged by his mum? I knew you'd bring that up. I knew you'd fucking bring that up, you dog. No. Not Gen 1. Not Gen 2. Gen 3. It's a 5% chance. Son of a... What? Yeah. Okay, there's a 5% chance of getting a Caterpie or Weedle here. I think ideally I want Caterpie. I don't think I really want a Weedle, to be honest. I love you thought I would have gone with an actual sweet moment. Nah. I knew what... as soon as I say I want... Like, I would want Caterpie, I get the 5% Weedle encounter. Yay! I love life. Weedle is the worst. I think actually the worst encounter I could get. Wahoo! Yay! Son of a bitch. No, yeah, it's the, So to old people, aka my mum, love her to death. Teabagging is when you, like, grab your baby by the ankles and, like, dip the top of their head into, like, water. And as, like it feels funny on their head. Like, not torturing them or drowning them or anything, but just like dipping the top of their head into the water. And so we were at my place, and Satan, aka Pyro Gamer, was like, well, one of us was talking about teabagging in Halo, and my mum pokes her head in and says, oh, I used to teabag Hypo when he was a kid, and no one let me live it down. Especially not this one. Especially not this one. And it has been in the... It has been brought up very frequently. I have to remember to thank my mom for that. I didn't nickname it! Now he's just Weedle. Son of a bitch. I forget that I'm doing a Nuzlocke. Weedle. We're gonna call him... I don't know if you heard that we were doing cringe 90s lingo as the nickname theme. So, I reckon this is gonna be... What do you reckon between Scrub, Kickin', Fresh, or Rad for the name of this guy? Oh, Gnarly. I like Gnarly. It's gnarly, man. Boba tea. Gnarly. I hate that. Nature. What are we guessing for nature? What do we think? What nature is he going to be? I reckon he's going to be brave. He's going to be a brave little worm. Brave little worm. Oh no, I haven't nicknamed him yet. One of the phrases on here is totally buggin'. I feel like that, but like buggin'. I feel like it's meant to be. Actually, if I get Caterpie, I'll call him buggin'. It's pretty good for a Weedle. What, Buggin' or Gnarly? Because I like both. I'm going to go with Gnarly for Weedle, and if I get Caterpie, he'll be Buggin'. Also, Lax. What did I say? Brave? Alright, let's check it. Hasty is a little speedy. What's that? That's up in... What's Hasty? Up in speed minus defense. Yeah, he's even frailer. Hello. Welcome. Boss Indoraptor. I like the Jurassic World theme of the icon in the name. Radata. Okay. Welcome. Okay. Viridian Forest. How's your day going? My day's going good. I am playing Leafgreen, which was one of my first Game Boy Advance Pokemon games. Okay. Alright. That could have been a Pikachu. Could have been a Pikachu. I guess not. He's gonna be bugging with a thingy at the end. I'm doing a shiny run in Fire Red. Ooh, that's a challenge and a half. You got more patience than I do. I was triple over odds on a shiny Latios in Legends EA, and I just about like rage quit that game permanently. Have you got a shiny Rattata? Because that is the one shiny. I'm still looking for my shiny. Don't worry. I reckon you'll get it. The only two wild shiny Pokemon I have found pre-Gen 6 were both in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And it was a Diglett and a Rattata before I got to Gym. Before I got the ability to catch Pokemon. It's permanently my shame. Buggin! That's his name. Alright. Got Buggin the Caterpie. What nature are we thinking? I reckon just to spite me, this guy's going to be adamant. The shiny was in Sword and it was a Shiner. A Shinub? That's what you should call it. No, because all of them are not meant to be capitalized because that's like the cool thing to do in the 90s. Like, Lax. Is Lax again. Adamant. Modest. All right. Impish. Up defense minus special attack. I think that's about as bad as it could be for a Butterfree. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of grinding in here just to sort of name them in elite speak. Now I get the Pikachu. Son of a butt. No point. Damn it, that would have been a good encounter. But I got Caterpie. Yay. That's fine. Buggin can put in some work as a... I'm not used to classic, like, Pokemon games anymore in the traditional sense. I feel like I've been so brain-rotted by the ability to speed up in emulators that I'm just like, this feels... If I wasn't streaming, I don't think I'd be able to do this because my brain would just be, like, flatlining. I'm so used to just, like, speeding through grind sessions and stuff. It does remind me of, like, the one time... You suck. I've got items, but I can't use them in battle, so... let me go to... Little dude, I guess? I'll BRB. No worries. Yeah, hopefully you get the shiny Bulbasaur soon. Are you playing on the Switch 2? Or you're still playing on... Or like, what are you playing it on? OG hardware would be cool. But I don't see there's anything wrong with, like, hunting on emulators or Switch 2. Switch/Switch 2. I gotta get back to the Pokemon Center in the next 37 steps. 1. 37 ticks. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14, 15, 16. Ooh. He's on 1 health right now. Jeez. That was very close. I think maybe I should just run away from the Weedles and just grind against Caterpies. What EVs does Caterpie give? I love Caterpie, actually. He's a very, very cool Pokemon. One of the all-time greats. He's a little cute guy. He gives 1 HP EV. So whatever I grind up with against Caterpies will be slightly bulkier on the HP. And okay. So that's not bad for Rattata, to be honest. Major appearances of Caterpie in the anime. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm like playing. Later into Butterfree against a battle after a battle against a group of Primeape. I didn't know that he battled Primeape, and that's when Caterpie evolved into Metapod evolved into Butterfree. I love Caterpie. I just wish it was like slightly better. Oh my god, there was so many Caterpie sightings in the Pokemon anime. Holy moly. Oh. Stop giving me Weedles. I swear. Just give me anything else. anything else apart from Weedle, please. Please. I swear. Son of a gun. Because the one time I go, no, I'm gonna grind against the Weedle. I'm gonna get poisoned and my rat is gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. Thank you. And at least until Rattata can one-shot them. What about Weedle? Weedle gives you 1 speed EV, which isn't bad. And then Metapod is 2 defense. That's a pretty good EV spread for It's weird though that it's like 1 HP for Caterpie, 2 defense for Metapod, and then Butterfree is 2 special attack, 1 special defense, I think. Is what I just saw then. Yeah, 2 special attack, 1 special defense. Are there many Pokemon like that? Where the evolutions like give you totally different EV spreads? Yeah, Kakuna is 2 defense. And Beedrill is 2 attack, 1 special defense. It's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, and we're nicknaming the Pokemon after like 90s slang. So this is why Rattata is Rattata. Oh, I love Caterpie. Oh my god. I looked up Caterpie fan art and I need to stop because otherwise I will just keep looking at cute images of Caterpie. Sorry, Buggin is what we called ours. Buggin the Caterpie. Weedle we forgot to nickname, but that is going to be named Gnarly. Gnarly the Weedle. For the 90s slang. Can you just attack, please? Thank you. Wait, I caught him. He's on the team. He's on the team. This is a very classic, like, Gen 1 Nuzlocke team right now. Because we've got freaking... I wonder if I can, like... I wonder if there's a way to set this up so the Nuzlocke tracker appears. There might be a way. This would be cool. Heyo! What's going on? Window capture. And if I make this its own tab, and then I go Nuzlocke tracker. This could be a cool way of doing it because I'm... Yep. Alright. Here's the Nuzlocke tracker. I don't want to capture the cursor. And then I go like this. Just down to the... Down to this. Like this. And this should be a pretty decent way of showing the team, the current team. It would be better if I could scale it like vertically down the side. But actually, I think I probably can. Copy. Duplicate. And then we go like this. For one. Let's chuck this like here. So 1. Then we duplicate again. Okay. We're doing the things. It's kind of cool. How are you going? I'm going good. How are you? Kind of annoys me that they're different like heights and stuff though. Okay. Like this. Doing this live is probably not a very smart idea, but that, I guess, that's one way to do it. Yeah, I'm bad at this, okay? I didn't want to resize the whole thing. Is that okay with you? Is it? I know I'm bad. I know I'm bad at things. Things and stuff and things. But I am trying my best. No. I don't remember the question I asked. It is going to annoy the shit out of me that it's like all weird sizing and stuff. That's okay. Paste. Paste, that's 6. Okay, that should be enough to show the team a bit. Hello, I'm back. Did we solve the mystery of how Hypo angered Pyro? Yeah, it's because I'm bad at remembering to respond to messages and bad at remembering to message my friends, which is a very frustrating ongoing problem I have had for many a time. Okay, yeah, here we go. And as payback, he told the story of how my mum, as sweet as she is, once told my group of teenage friends how she used to do a thing called teabag me back as a child. And teabagging for old people is when you hold a baby by their ankles and you like dip the top of their head in water. And so yeah, we were playing Halo, and my mum heard one of us talk about teabagging, poked her head in the room, and went, "You know, I used to teabag Hypo when he was a baby." And, yeah, Pyro has literally never let me live it down or forget that that was a conversation that happened. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. That was great. That was really good of you. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. So, yeah. And, rather than try and pretend that it didn't happen, I figured it would be better just open up about it and just be honest. Because otherwise, Pyro is just going to repeat it again, and then I'm going to have to explain it anyway. Alright. Let's just go with tackle. Oh, hey, that's embarrassing, but at least you tell the entire internet about it, so there's that. Yeah, I mean, like, if anything, if it makes someone laugh, like, that's a good use of that knowledge. At the very least, it's good use. On the bright side, it's incredibly embarrassing for me, and people on the internet love when other people talk about embarrassing shit, I guess. So yeah, there's that. And being my oldest friend of all time, Pyro has many, many, many more of those stories. Just ready to, like, there you go. Drop that in your lap. There you go. And it's one of the many reasons that... No, I was going to say, it's one of the many reasons I love you, but there's many of those reasons too that are different from that. More defense EVs. Guy gives. Or did I mention how nice it is to meet you? Yeah, God damn it. Oh, I got desktop audio muted. Hang on. Let me. I'm gonna just do this real quick. Poopy goopy. Is that? You can have that. Whoa. Yeah, have fun with that. My soundboard. Hey, mums are embarrassing. I have a lot of stories about me and my brother from our mum. Hang on. This is my live reaction to what I feel when he tells the internet, like, gives the internet a prompt that I have to answer. That. And then I'm just like... That's my reaction. We can keep tackling. I'm one of 13 kids, so I've got more embarrassing stories than most people ever live to hear. Nice to meet you too. Oh no. Oh no. No, wait. Wait. Please. Hang on. I've got my favorite sound on the soundboard apart from those two is oh, banana. It's literally a family joke that I set the kitchen on fire 3 times. Yeah, I was present for at least one of those, right? Like, pretty sure. I like the little like Nuzlocke tracker thing that it just connects. You were, yeah. I didn't recognize your username, and until you said that, I wasn't entirely sure that you were who I thought you were. So it was kind of me fishing for information, hoping that it wasn't just like that it was who I thought it was. Radita. Okay, we have Brock next. Jesus. Gotta get through the get through Viridian Forest, but just trying to grind up a little bit more. I think I need to get probably Rattata. My mum loved introducing my horse, who got scared by a snake and threw me off face first onto a rock, to people as the reason Ricky's face looks like that. Jesus Christ. That's brutal. I was about to tell a story that involved my, like, proper IRL name, because it involves horses, but I also don't want to give away that information for free. That's the kind of thing I would put behind a paywall. Like, so anyway, my mum had a favorite son. It was Hypo. Yeah. I still wear that name with a badge of honor. A very, I like that yeah. I mean, if it's any consolation, my mum also loves you a lot. So, like, you're probably the favorite son in a way. Just because, like, by nature of the fact that you have been in my life for so long, inherently, like, puts you in my mum's good books. Specifically the good book. Because of what she does for work. God, I miss my ex's mum. She's the only part of that relationship I miss. Yeah. I don't... My brother blew up the back window of my dad's car once. Really? I didn't know that. Or maybe I did know that, and I just forgot because I'm a terrible human. I can't, like... Did you not? I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that. I don't remember. To be fair, I'm very tired. My brain is kind of fried right now. I had to go have dinner with my family. So that was a very fun time. I was about to, like, completely say her full government name. My sister came down. My sister, who is a lawyer, came down. And she is not a very... She's nice. She's just, like... She's opinionated sometimes. Not often. It's tough. I love her a lot. But, she's got a lot better. Used to be a lot worse. I'm trying to be polite just in case for some reason she ends up watching this. I'm like, I shouldn't be shit-talking her. She is a really nice person. Metapod! Feel that tiredness. I had lunch with my grandma and her sisters. Damn. I'm assuming not the one that lives close by. Trying to be like as vague as I can. Family is tough like that. Yeah, it can be. Like, but you know, it is what it is. To be honest. It's gotten a lot better as I've gotten older. Like, definitely, she's the one close by to me. Okay. Alright, I think I know which one you're talking about. I think it's either the one that I helped with the computer that one time, or the one that I see more often. I know both of them, I think. That one. I gave 2 options. The computer... Ah, okay. I didn't know she had sisters. So... I forget it's Saturday. I got a there's a public holiday Monday. I don't have to work. I got 2 days off. And I'm probably just going to end up sleeping. It's been a big week. Oh no, I forgot. I actually have something on tomorrow. Son of a bitch. I'm going blonde tomorrow. That's the plan. I'm getting a friend to do my hair. So, RIP. Yeah. But she was adopted and found out she had a lot of siblings. Oh, that's cool. What? What? I can't wait. I can't wait for that TBH. I know. Well, it's incentive to the easiest way to see the final results is to probably when I'm like when I'm going blonde. Yeah, I wanted to do it for ages. And it's kind of hard to see in this mode, but I got my nose pierced. On like last week. So that and wanting to go blonde are the 2 things that I have wanted to do for a long time. And I decided to just do them. Because I might as well. I don't feel the same anxiety about myself anymore that I used to. Which I am very happy about. Because I hated myself. It was not good. Nah, I didn't really. And I'm not trying to copy you because, like, we love that growth. My brain went to a weird place then. Yeah, I'm not trying to copy you, Pyro, because you're like dirty blonde. I'm going like alpha rad blonde. Like, if that makes any sense. Also, I've started noticing like how many white hairs I'm getting in like the back of my head and all around, and I'm like, I'm so morbidly curious. Morbidly curious about like what it's gonna look like. Way fuzzier to be copying you. I mean, it's pretty fuzzy. It's just shorter right now. Pikachu, can you leave me alone? Please. I don't want you. You abandoned me when I wanted you most. About the weird place. It was because you said the word growth. It's just like I have the brain of a 12-year-old shit-eating kid. Shit-eating? I meant like shit-eating grin kid. No kid should be eating shit. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch. God. Alright. I hate myself. Thank you for that. You made me feel a very large array of emotions right then. It's called ADHD. I don't know what an HD is, but the doctor said I got 80 of them. I love the part of bullying Hypo where you don't actually have to do it and he just does it himself. That's the Hypo specialty, to be honest. It's my go-to move. So you dye my hair black just so we will still have one dark head and one blonde. I mean, I have literally, I'm pretty sure I was like, no, I'm going to dye your hair for you at one point. Like I was so like, I need to see this. It's like goth emo pyro and like blonde. Damn it. Like I'm pretty sure the you did say that. I remembered something for once. Doesn't happen a lot, but I did. I don't know. Is it worth going in slightly underleveled to Brock's gym and risking it for the biscuit? Or should I not gamble like that and actually level them up properly? Because Squirtle could probably handle it. Alright, give me the money. Do it. Pay money, go. Pay money, go where? Where do you pay the money to? I'm sorry. I just looked down and saw that I am literally surrounded by handheld consoles. Like almost on all sides, I have handheld consoles. Pay money, go Hypo account. Exactly. Oh, this is a trainer battle. Shit. I hope I don't get poison. This could be bad. Okay. Yeah, I have too many handheld consoles. I even have my Steam Deck in here. But everything. But then pay money, go government for taxes because you don't sell enough oil. You need a GoFundMe page. Also, Teacup Werewolf, I once broke Hypo's ability to speak. Yeah, I think you've done that a couple of times, if we're being honest. Please no poison. Thank you! It's happened, it's happened multiple times. Like, we lived together at one point, and, I basically just, like, I felt like I lost my marbles. Felt like I actually just went insane. Like, I couldn't get a thought out, and I was just, like, rolling around on the floor cackling. And it literally felt like he broke me. Broke my brain. Okay, if I were to dye it, I don't know what color. Didn't we decide on black? Wasn't that literally what we were just talking about? I love that. Yeah, I don't remember the exact context. But to be fair, living in that house also felt like it was losing, like, just being in that house felt like I was losing my mind because of how many times I was gaslit by the people. What happened when a person knows you too well? Yeah, true. By the sons of bitches who were on the lease. Our friends. Fucking dogs. Sorry. I've been trying to get my emotions out about that. Well, that was a good crack. Did you hear that? Damn, I didn't mean for that. That was just sound like a cement mixer with a rock in it. Yeah, it's bad. Oh god. I forget that it's highly directional, so you probably really heard that. Yeah, no, my neck gets real stiff. I used to crack it all the time, and now it's at a point where like you said something wrong at the start of your sentence, then kept restarting, and then kept saying your mistake. I mean, yeah, but to be fair, knowing eventually you just gave up and broke, that also sounds like me. That cannot be a coincidence. You saw that, right? No shot that we start talking about that and that happens. No way. I didn't see shit. What happened? Hang on. Oh, God, my camera. I hate that it does this. Just wigs out and shows, like, the shitty camera settings instead of the good ones. Look at the... Okay. Full disclosure, it's the trainer's name. It's the trainer's name. When we win the battle... There we go. When we win the battle, just have a look. And you'll understand. Pyro, you'll understand. Like, we were talking about specifically... Yep. Yep. You know what it's going to be. You already know it. Okay. Little dude grew to level 10. Learned withdraw. I forgot I'm in set mode. I don't understand anything and hate knowing things. I hate knowing things and understanding concepts. I know, right? It's the worst. Damn it. Shit. I don't think that's torrent range. I think I'm... Yep, there we go. I don't think I risk it. And I think... Unrelated to anything, this apple pie fucks and everything I've cooked today turned out perfect. Everybody come over. Say less. It'll take me like... Yeah, he's a fucking worm. Unironically, TC, like, I will explain what we're talking about a little later. Because it's important context. And my therapist literally told me, like, 2 days ago that I should get it off my chest to a friend who doesn't know anything about the situation to basically get an impartial... Someone that's impartial being like, no, that shit's fucked. Okay, I'm down. I love knowing things and understanding concepts. Same. You know, it's really underrated, you know, like knowing things and stuff. You know, it's pretty cool. Knowing the stuffs and the things. Like, on occasion, even knowing, like, the occasional abstract concept. It's quite fun. Thinking outside the box. Picturing something in your mind's eye. All things that I cannot do. I am physically incapable. I don't remember what it's called. What the thing that I have. What is the name of... Name? Oh, there we go. You got the things. Of the things that... Never mind. I'm just gonna go back to the Nuzlocke and put this in a different tab. Still blows my mind that you have that, by the way. I hate drama pulling up a chair. I just don't want to hear about it. Wrap myself in a blanket. It's so exhausting. I just don't have the bandwidth pouring a cup of tea. What's the name of the thing where you can't picture anything in your head? Aphantasia. The inability or difficulty in voluntarily creating mental images in your head. Yep. That's what I have. I can't picture things in my head. Thank you, Google. Both Googles, all three Googles that I asked that question to just then. No, I'm sorry. That was I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, I swear. I have it too. Hell yeah! I have the complete opposite of that. I can visualize a Rubik's Cube and solve it in my head. If I think, for me, it's like, I can't visualize memories or imagine scenes. It's kind of like, Oh, thank you, fourth Google. It's kind of like if you ask me to imagine an apple, I see like a PNG of an apple that I've like seen in the past. Like I feel like I'm like it's not even that. It's just like I know what an apple looks like. It's like you ask me to imagine an apple. I'm like, I know what an apple looks like, but it doesn't pop into my head. Just kind of like, yeah, it's an apple. I honestly think that is also the bit of the spiciness of the brain that does that. That's so surreal to me. Yeah, like I have dreams that like if I try and remember a dream, I can't. Like it's not a, especially as an adult, some dreams are really like vivid from when I was a kid. Most dreams I have are just like son of a bitch. Most dreams like I can vaguely tell you the concepts that happened, but there's nothing in here. It's also like I don't necessarily have like a voice in my head I can picture like visualize either. It's just kind of like a it's like it's just the words are just being like if I think like I'm going to do this, it's just those words like. Now, see, that's wild. For me, dreams are full 3D audio-visual experiences, almost indistinguishable from real life. I used to have them as a kid. I can picture all the apples in my head jealous. I don't want to think of apples in my head. To be fair, something slightly unrelated. But, this trainer's mum I saw in person today. And I didn't recognize her, and I felt really good that I didn't recognize her. And then I remembered she existed because, like, she gave me a funny look, and I was like, huh, the only person that ever gave me that look was this person. Oh, it was this person. And then I went on Facebook, and I blocked her because she still had me unblocked for some reason. I hear my thoughts, but they have no sound or tone. Exactly! See, I'm glad you get it. I do... Aphantasia autism link. You're like studies indicate that autistic individuals often report lower or absent mental imagery vividness and are more likely to meet the criteria for aphantasia compared to the general population. Both conditions can involve challenges with social communication and emotional understanding. Haha, great! I have two things that make that happen. Aphantasia is sometimes linked to a preference for verbal or logical thinking over visual, which may align with specific cognitive profiles in autistic individuals. Aphantasia is not considered a disorder, but rather a different way of experiencing the world. Maybe this is why I'm so tired all the time, because my thoughts are full 3D audio-visual experiences with tone and everything. The only thing that's missing is volume. It's all one static volume. I have both autism and ADHD too. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, there we go. So you would have seen his name for a moment. Flashed up. I clicked away pretty quickly. Multiple trains of thought at the same time, like multiple people speaking, exhausting. For me, it's like back at the peak of my like mental health struggles, like I would sit in this chair in my studio and just be like, it would go like this in my head. I need to do music. I need to stream because I hate my job and I need to like get out of that bad situation. Like was what I was feeling at the time. And then it was like, it was like it was a constant chain of thoughts, rapid, but it was happening instantly. It wasn't like I need to do this, so I'm going to do this, but then I need to do this. It was like like and like, so they're not necessarily all happening at the same time, but the ADHD part of my brain is just, it's moving so fast and so rapidly that I can't keep up, and I get overwhelmed, and I'm like, I don't actually know what to do, because I can't separate the thoughts out of the like the freaking spiral they get into. No, I can't. I entirely like, for the most part, what I typically do is I will, I will either come up with a melody on my own, like, but I can't visualize it. It's just like, it's a weird way to explain it, but basically, like, I just like it's the reason I can't write my lyrics before I record. So if I'm recording in the studio, it's literally like I have the instrumental in my ears, and I hum a melody, or I come up with a melody, and then I go, okay, that melody works. I record the melody into the computer, and then I go, lyrics that fit that. Well, it's like, I can play music in my head, but it's because it's like recalling a memory, like recording a sound bite that I've got stored away back there. But it's not. I can't, like, you know. Now you know why it is so wild to me that Hyper has Fantasia. Yeah, like, it's by no means a common thing for a creative, like, someone in a creative industry to not be able to visualize that stuff. But I can't, like, until I'm doing it, I can't, like, it's almost like it's, like, locked away back there. I can't access it at any time unless I'm actively doing the action. And then I can, like, bypass the thinking part of it, and it just comes out onto the, like, into what I'm doing. And once it's there, it's there. But, like, up until that point, it's just like, that just makes your work that much more impressive to me. I really appreciate that. It's difficult. Like, and it's like, yeah, I can't visualize, like, what the end product is going to sound like at the finish line. It's like, I go, okay, this is the, it's like, I have been seeing several content creators admit to having aphantasia, so we're not alone. So it's like, when I'm producing a song, it'll be like, I'll find a sound or a vibe that I like of something, like a preset or a synth or a sample. And then I'm like, okay, I like this vibe. I'm going to use this. How can I build the song around this sound? Like, Teeter Dance was a great example of that, because it was literally like, okay, I found this synth. This kind of sounds like the Teeter Dance sound from Pokemon. How can I put this into a song? Like every time you say visualize, I can picture, like, an actual, like, visualizer. I can remember, like, the Windows XP media player visualizer. That's what pops into my head when I say that word. But that's like, I wouldn't be able to imagine a song, like, a song on the visualizer. Like I wouldn't be able to, like, think of a song and then imagine that visualizer doing that song. Opposite issue. I can hear the whole song in my head. Every instrument, every vocal. I can tweak it in my mind. It's there, but I don't know what any of the instruments are called or any of the terms. So I can't actually convey what's in my head or look for the tools to make it real. It's like, yeah, I guess, like, I don't know. It's hard to, I have the thought of, like, I want to make X. I want to make a song Like, I can think in my head, like, I want to make an acoustic song about this topic. And then I'll be like, okay, I know acoustic songs start with guitar or piano or something along those lines. And so I start there and I go, okay, practice playing it or whatever. Come up with a melody, come up with the chord progression as I'm going. Like, oh, yep, that, like, oh, this chord D and this chord C work together. Like, they sound cohesive enough next to each other. But there's very few times when I can't remember a single time. Okay, hang on. Like I know what the percussion instruments sound like in my head, but fucked if I know what different types of drums are called. I don't know what different types of drums are called. I just go on Logic Pro and I'm like, yeah, that's a cool sounding drum. That would work with this vibe. The weirdest thing about having aphantasia is knowing what things look like and replicating it well enough in art, but not imagining it. Yeah, I struggle to come up with, like if someone said to make a sprite like this Rattata here, this back sprite, like, draw this. So draw a creature in this style. I would be like, I don't know how. I can almost perfectly visualize what I want to make and just cannot get it. It's always a masterpiece in my head and then a rinky-dink, yoinky, sploinky ass copy of it when it's actually down in the door. Well, that's like... I think both things can be, like, curses and blessings. Because, like, I don't... So wait, what happens when you try to remember what someone looks like? It's like factual statements, in a way, of, like, this person has brown hair, this person has this color eyes, this person has this type of face. Like, it's like I can remember... It's like a description. Not even that. Like it's like I know what Pyro looks like, but I can't, like, I can, like, recall specific memories, like, and it's almost like I don't even see it. It's like I know what happened. There's no image. Aphantasia, when it comes to visually remembering, I'm the same way. But like, we're talking about how it also affects how I make music. Like, I can't picture or imagine what a sound is going to sound like before I make it. I can be inspired by something and I can have I want to make a lead that sounds like an electric guitar combined with, like, an electric guitar being put through, like in my head I can be like, I want to see what an electric guitar sounds like mixing through, I can predict that stuff pretty clearly. It's more about execution. Yeah, for me it's almost like it's both, because I can't picture that. I don't know exactly how to get it on the thing. And that's why, like, when I just know I've seen that person before, and once I have the image in my eyes, I recognize them. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works for me too. But with music, it's like, that's why it was so much easier for me using instrumentals that were pre-made, because I could be like, this vibe fits X. And I can be like, okay, I want a vibe that's like a ballad but over a rock instrumental. And I know what a ballad sounds like. I know what a rock instrumental sounds like. And in the moment when I'm sitting there, I can be like, yes, it's down. But normally when I'm recording a melody, like when I'm coming up with a melody for a song, it will literally be, I have to let the instrumental play, like, go like, da-da-da, like, when I did About to Bounce, it's like, I was like, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Like, that is how it starts, because I'm like, but I can't do it unless I'm listening to the instrumental. Yeah, I can't imagine a pink elephant. Like, it's like, in my head, it's like, imagine a pink elephant. It's like, okay, an elephant. I know what an elephant looks like. I know what pink looks like. So that means it's a pink elephant. But it's not actually like, I think of the word elephant and it's just gray. And it's like pink elephant. It's like pink elephant. They're not together. Like, they're not. It's like, yeah, I could. If I saw a pink elephant, it would be a pink elephant. Like it's such a weird thing to describe. But yeah, like, I can't write lyrics ahead of time for anything because I can't, like, without listening to the instrumental, I can't think of what. To everyone with an imagination, they just saw a pink elephant. Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. I realized I didn't have any more potions left, and I was out of antidotes. Well, hang on. Is there still a hidden item here? Oh! Look at that. That was some random ass, like knowledge there. Fire red, leaf green, hidden items. A 3D model of an elephant that's pink. If anything, it's like, I have seen images of, like, actually, if someone says pink elephant, yeah, I can't make it dance. Someone said pink elephant, I would think of the, like, creepy ass, like, the creepy ass fucking weird elephant things. Something weird is happening on the TV. Sorry, I just saw the thing. Oh, wait, hang on. So, there are moments when I'm reminded of my late husband, and for a brief second, I see him in my mind. Every tiny detail of his face spins me out to me to imagine not being able to do that. Yeah, I can't, like, it's not even like a, it's so hard to explain. Like, if I think of, like I can't picture my ex's faces in my head. Like, if I saw a photo of them, yeah, the pink elephants on parade is like the creepy ass thing that I kept thinking of. It's like if I saw a photo of them, I'd be like, yeah, that was my ex. And, like, I would get, like, I had a connection with that person once. But it's not like a... And I think that is probably why, like, I'm curious, Dark Dragoness, do you have the out of sight, out of mind thing where you, like, forget things exist if you're not actively looking at them? And... TC and Pyro, do you get the same thing? Like, because this kind of, like, it's linking in my brain of, like, yes. Okay, so you get the out of sight, out of mind thing. What about TC and Pyro? No. 100% have that and everyone thinks I'm just slow for it. No. Okay, so... I think that is a correlation. Because the fact that I can't think of someone, like I can't think of someone's face unless they appear in front of me somehow, like a notification or a message, or like that probably has something to do with the out of sight, out of mind thing. It's like I forget. Like I looked around and was like, oh my god, I have so many handheld consoles here. It was like, if I looked at them, I'd be like, yes, there's handheld consoles here. But when I'm looking at the camera, it just doesn't, yeah, lack of object permanence. I very, very strongly reckon that has something that is very, 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 very related to the fact that, like, the out of sight, out of mind thing. And object permanence when it comes to people too, is because I can't picture it in my head. Like, if someone was like, Want to, I have a full 3D map of my house in my head, and I can see where every object is, assuming I remember correctly. I can do that for any place I've ever been. So for me, it's like I normally put my keys down in the bin next, like I've got a little tub on top of a shelving unit right next to the door. But if I went there right now and my keys weren't there, I'd be like, no, not if something's like here is interesting to me. It's true, guys. I'm sorry, I'm using hacks. I mean, you gotta share the exe with us so that we can like take advantage of that too, please. So it's like whatever is. See, I used to remember Shrek word for word as a kid. No, damn it. Like. I can, like, it's like if something, oh god, I'm just trying to think, like, songs I can recall easier. I can do the same thing with my house. I'm just having this really concerning thing in my head of, like, is there a link between, like, aphantasia and like dementia in people? Because like I can't recall things unless I see them, but what if my brain gets to the point where I can't do that anymore? Like I can't recall it when I see the thing. Like isn't that just dementia? Like I can also do that for the house me and Hypo used to live in. Like I still know the layout. I know I can picture. Not picture, but like I know that there was a half wall thing behind where we sat, like we sat against it, and the TV was the opposite way, I think. I got a new window and do this. Google says research suggests a potential link, but there is no definitive proof and insufficient supporting evidence to draw any conclusion. And Hypo's current house layout. Yeah, like I can. I can't picture. I can just see that there's like what color the floor is. Don't know, but it's also a lack of recognition of things you used to remember. Yeah, like Jesus Christ. Huh? I searched aphantasia. There is, however, sufficient evidence to suggest that there is no causation. Aphantasia. Fucking! I hate the camera. You son of a butthole. It does this. Hate it. That's why I want a new one. Don't know. Which I'm gonna throw eggs at. BRB. Okay, cool. See, that's crazy because Rosa just started barking like someone had just started throwing eggs at my house. I looked up aphantasia and memory, and it said Memory Palace. Aphantasia Memory Palace is one of the most, like, the best search results. By the way, you're on TV, Hypo. Yeah, I saw Pyro's message. I was like, huh. I'm on the TV. Hello. The Memory Palace is a technique for associating information to memorize with items in an imaginary environment. Purportedly, when memorizing, you imagine a walk through your palace, assign facts to things you encounter. When recalling, you imagine the same walk, notice these items, and supposedly find it easier to recall the sequence. I always found this so implausible. You mean that in addition to memorizing facts, you try to also memorize a whole virtual environment on the side? Now, after realizing there are virtual Imagineers out there, I get a glimmer of how this might work for some people. They actually see this environment, maybe add things on the fly, and this visual image is basically zero effort recall. From here, it's a lot easier to understand how the associative technique might work. Survey is, are any of you here with aphantasia able to employ the Memory Palace method? You know any non-visual who can? I can, in fact, I have. So in other words, to help your aphantasia, you got to become a persona antagonist. Yeah, I do that. Apparently that's what you got to do. I can somewhat use the method when using places I'm familiar with. Even though everything in the rooms is black/grey and lacks any kind of detail, I can still mentally place objects in 3D space and thus try using it as a memory aid. Oh. That's... I need to check out freaking... There's a whole Reddit for aphantasia and like many websites. I need to look. Aphantasia memory test. Hypo aphantasia stream. Let's place a large round clearing in a pine forest with a pond and a large flat rock. Over the years, I've added little bits here and there. It's a little mental place I go to when I want to relax. Why did the camera do it again? Why? Can you stop?
Poopy goopy. Poopy goopy. Poopy goopy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's what I feel about that. That's crazy. TC, I could not imagine doing... Why? I'm losing... What? I'm losing my mind about this. Why does my camera keep doing this? What if I just like lean backwards and I don't move? I'm just completely stationary from now on. How's that going to work? This is weird. Aphantasia doesn't affect the ability to dream. Yeah, that's cool. My brain is often just genuine mud that sometimes I wonder if I'm even capable of thorough proper thought or if it's just fucking bawling all the time. Yeah, that's... I feel that. Genuinely. But yeah, it's like... Aphantasia Network. There is a full website. But how can I, like... What's really scary, though, because I'm seeing and hearing things in my mind all the time, I tend to tune out actual reality and walk like 10 blocks without actually registering my surroundings. See, I do that as well when it comes to, like, driving and stuff. Like, especially when I'm driving to the big city that you know where... that happens to me. Like, I'll be driving, like, 2 hours, and I'll, like, blink... And it's, yeah, you know, like, I'm pretty sure even TC knows the city I'm talking about. But, like, it will be, like, kind of like I blink and I'm suddenly there. But it's not like I get so lost in thought. It's like I have the same, yeah, it's like I have the same, No. Like I think you know the city I'm talking about because I'm trying not to be too specific because this is going to be a VOD on my channel, and I don't necessarily want people to be able to like pick what I'm talking about. But we have spoken about this place before. I'm kidding you, dork. I don't get sarcasm. But yeah, like, maybe it's like I'm having the same thing that you are, but it's not actually making that connection in my head. I wonder if there's a way you could, like, train your brain to do that. Because I would love to... My mind just forgets what I was doing. Yeah, that's... I can just zone out, and when I zone out staring at something, like, it's not that there's something actually happening there, it's just gone, it's just empty, there's nothing there. It would be really interesting to see the world through Hypo's eyes. Like, tunnel vision. But whatever you're looking at is, like, the thing that is in your brain. And anything outside of that tunnel, you are, like, holding onto a rope with your dear fucking life, trying not to accidentally let it go, because then it's gone into the void. It's like a void of information. It's just like, I would never want to give up the ability to visualize things in my mind, but I wish I could experience just what thought is like for you without it, just to know. I want to know what it's like with it, because like I can't imagine it. I can't imagine what it's like. It's literally part of the thing. I'm incapable of imagining that. I reckon probably level 11. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's very loud. Yeah, I'd want to be able to change back. But yeah, it's like the example that I used of the tunnel vision. Whatever isn't in your direct line of sight is being held there with like cobweb, like spiderweb. Can't visualize an apple? Like, no, why the fuck can you? Yeah, it's like it's being held by a very thin string, and if you happen to let go of that, like it is real mental effort to remember things that are happening outside of whatever is directly in front of my face. Like honest to God, it's like it is not an easy thing. This keeps happening. I'm a kick someone in the throat. I don't know why the throat, but specifically the throat. Because suddenly not being able to visualize stuff would fuck with me. Yeah, like... But the thing is, I feel like I could when I was a kid. I feel like I was able to when I was a kid, but not as an adult. I have a whole thing with machinery accents, and when I'm reminded of it, I'm back there, seeing it happening all over again, hearing the sounds, all of it. Maybe aphantasia when adult, but not when young. I don't love that part. Yeah. Acquired aphantasia is rare, but it does happen. The belief is something must happen to cause it. Decline in their visualization ability over time. Because I'm gonna lose my fucking marbles in a minute. Is it because I keep looking away or moving in my chair and it's like adjusts the lighting a little bit? I have to keep opening and closing the camera app. Like, to do this. Because it's just not working. Auto update. Yeah, I can't change it. Because I distinctly remember this like, when I was younger, I had this, it wasn't a dream. It was like a daydream. I was listening to a song, and it was the song You and Me and Pokemon from the Pokemon 2000, like Pokemon Johto series. And I vividly remember, like I can picture this in my head still, that looks like it could develop as a result of prolonged exposure to extreme stress or traumatic experiences. You would be listening to that song. Yes, I know. I'm a Pokemon fucking nerd. And I vividly remember lying there pretending, like on my bed, with my MP3 player and my headphones plugged in, listening to this song, and imagining standing up on stage and singing in front of people. It's like very vividly still in my head. And I can actually picture it. That one thing. There was like blue lights on stage, a crowd around me, like this. I would have been maybe like 10 or 11 when this happened. But that's what I can't pick which is what. Like I can vividly remember being in the van at my dad's work. He used to run a linen business, and he would take on these linen runs, and I would be playing my Pokemon, like my Game Boy. And I vividly remember the moment my Quilava evolved into Typhlosion, and I was in the van holding it, watching it evolve on screen, and my dad got out of the car and Blink-182 was playing. Maybe because it's like I associate it with Blink-182. The I Miss You by Blink-182 is the song that was playing on the tape that was in the thing. Both of those are linked to music for me. Huh. That's aphantasia, except with music. Association by location and music often help me remember things, yeah. Sounds and smells are super potent memory triggers, so that makes sense. I can vividly remember certain locations based on what song was playing when I was there. Dark Dragoness, is that the same for you too? Do you, when it comes to like if there are very rare things that you can picture vividly in your head, is it to do with like when there's music playing? Because I also remember, I swear to God, 1:30 in the morning, I have D&D at 9 a.m. Probably bedtime now, but this was great. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much, TC, for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. It made it very enjoyable having so many people here, like, chatting and stuff. Like, it does really help, and I really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic sleep and have a good day at D&D tomorrow. Certain songs trigger memories because I would hear them on the radio on the bus. Is it going to do it when I look over here? Yeah. Others, often called aphants with an active mind's ear, can experience vivid, detailed, and recurring music in their head. Huh. Yeah, using music as a memory anchor, as they may struggle with visual memory but can recall words, melodies, and emotions associated with songs. I will always associate the 303 songs with you. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, this is so interesting. It's a very interesting conversation. Because like I don't know. Look, I think I'm gonna attempt Brock's gym, and given that it's 10:30 and I have to be up early tomorrow to get my hair bleached, I'm gonna try Brock's gym. If I win, I win, and that's great. And after that, I will end stream. If not, then we reset next time I stream. Because I need to eat food and I need to shower and everything. Wow, you still live? Yeah, yeah. I've been live. I've been doing things. I've been pinging people in the server. It's all happening. Or is that, wow, you still live? Because either way, I'm still around. Level 14, he has a level 12 Geodude. And a level 14 Onyx with Rock Tomb. You know what? I'm going to battle this guy. He's got 70 speed, 160 defense, but only 45 special defense. So I'm pretty sure. Should I bother with the damage calcs? I don't think so. You know what? I might. I just said I wouldn't. Brock. No, Onyx. Blank set for an Onyx. Level 14. Let's say 31 IVs. And then I have a Squirtle. I don't think you can say a kid has 70 speed. Squirtle blank set, level 11. Bubble. Okay, it didn't one-shot a Geodude. Bubble is quite a weak move. I just noticed the camera did that fucking thing again. Damn it. There we go. I think it'll be possible to win. Level 12. I have 0 IVs in special attack. And I have Bubble. Bubble is only 20 base power. Yahoo! You got this. Thank you. It's only doing 42% Onyx at quad super effective. What level does Squirtle learn? I'm gonna kill things. Not really. I can't say that because I'm on YouTube. I forgot. Squirtle, Fire Red, Leaf Green moveset. Bubble. Fire Red, Leaf Green. Water Gun at 13, so one more level. Maybe you should blow more bubbles, little dude. Okay, okay. I get Water Gun very soon. So I'm going to grind that last level. And then swap over. I think that's a good idea. Because it goes from 20 to 40. Which goes to... Oh, wow, that's crazy. It doubles the amount of damage it does to him. Maybe that's because it doubles the amount of base power, you dum-dum. Swear to God. Little dude just needs to get good. And that is with 31 IVs in special defense on the Onyx. If he has 0, it's doing 94% with Water Gun at this level. Actually, he'll be level 13. With no investment in his special attack. Nearly a one-shot. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with those odds at level 13. He has decent enough defense. 65 defense. So Rock Tomb... This stupid fucking camera, I swear to God. Oh, question, yeah? He didn't level up, did he? No. What did you think of the Pokemon Direct? I love all of the starters. I am so excited for the game. Like beyond excited. I love the graphics. I love the region. I feel like you might also feel a little nostalgic towards the region, even though it's a new region. Because for me, it gives me the most Hoenn vibes since Hoenn. Like, generally speaking. And the ability to go underwater and, like, Wailord and stuff. Can't wait for all the starters to be fighting types. Oh, speaking of... Oh, no. Okay. Water Gun? Go Water Gun. And I feel like gotta find the thing. Hang on. Okay, cool. The only thing that annoys the shit out of me about these new games is the fact that we have to wait until next year. Also, one thing that I learned about from TikTok that I hate, it's completely off topic. I just found out that I have like the autistic way of speaking. And I hate that it got pointed out to me because I cannot unhear it. Like, I want to cry. So the autistic way of speaking, especially in Australia, is typically, it's like the autism accent, but it is the autism cadence of talking. Pombon MVP, guaranteed. I will say, normally, anywhere between like 3 to 6 words, and then pause, and then continue my sentence, because my brain is buffering as I'm speaking. And I cannot unhear myself doing it while I'm talking. And I can't help it. Like, I genuinely cannot help it. And ever since it got pointed out to me, like, I can't stop myself. Like I can't unhear it. And I hate it. I hate it. And just like looking back at every single time I talk, it's like there are very rarely any instances where I say a full sentence without pausing. And it's not just to take a breath. I'm kind of trying to like also hype myself up and not think about what I'm doing. The fact that I'm fighting Brock underleveled with no other backup Pokemon, basically. But yeah, finding that out was a horrifying revelation, and I will be promptly disappearing into the void for the next several decades. I gotta preload that shit like a cat pouncing if I'm gonna say a whole sentence in one go. Exactly. I hate it. I hate that it got pointed out to me. Okay, Onyx. Tackle. So I was afraid over nothing. Huh. Alright. Well, Brock's done. Hell yeah. Team analysis. Mark victory. Check disc for the thing. I saw that. I saw this. IGN posted that is a lot of water. And Pokemon said 7.8 out of 10. It's so funny. I know. I saw the top tweet and I was like, that feels like an IGN joke. Like yeah, that's a lot of water, like 7.8 out of 10. And then seeing Pokemon themselves under it, I was losing my fucking shit. Someone already has a crackpot theory about the games. I did a bad thing. I looked up the Terra Leak information about the games. I was too excited last night. But I know a lot of stuff about the games now. But yeah, it does remind me a lot of Hoenn. I think it's just Wailord and underwater is the Hoenn of it all. Like, no hypo. To be fair, the Terra Leaks haven't spoiled any story-wise stuff. Like, I didn't see any of that. Don't worry, I'm about to share everything and spoil it for everyone here. That's definitely the kind of person I am. Oh, I get the running shoes. I can finally move my fucking feet. 2 Pikachu are the first Pokemon shown. Themed off the protagonists. And wind and waves are prominent in storms, thus electric type. In conclusion, the theory is the Pikachu are disguised legendaries. I just think, like, they're Pikachu's divorced parents that have, like, ended up on the same family vacation after the divorce, and they're like, God damn it, now we have to spend time with our child. Like, that's my theory. That's my very, very rock solid theory. Is that they're just, I like that theory better. That they're just divorced parents of Pikachu. They're like, come on, we got to put on a happy face. I think they are just Pikachus. No, but they have different colored cheeks, and they are like shiny-ish colors. You know, that's definitely a thing. I think the wild Pokemon are only in the next section. Okay, I'm not gonna. That's a pretty good point to be like, yep, all right, we beat the first gym. I one-shot both their Pokemon, surprisingly. And I get more encounters. I hope. I think guaranteed I will end up with a Spearow and either a Mankey or a Sandshrew. I think that's like the guaranteed encounters next. But yeah, cool. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. I need to go get myself something to eat because I'm starving and do some shit. Surprisingly, brother, they are quad weak to your existence. I'm gonna lose it. No, I missed it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It is nearly 11 p.m. for me here, and I have a very early morning. I'm so sorry. Why did that do it again? It's King. I miss you, gang. I hate time zone differences. Oh, man. God damn. I'm sorry. Look, I'm going to be streaming like tomorrow night. So 24 hours from now. I'm going to be streaming again. And I'm going to be... I'm going to be around then. And I'm going to be... I don't have to get up early the next morning because like it's a day off. It's a public holiday. So if you're around tomorrow at around this time, like I will be live again and we can hang out if that works for you. I'm aiming to stream fairly regularly on this channel. I'll do my best to make it. But if not, you know, I'd be down to VC sometime. I haven't seen you. I haven't been able to catch you in a hot minute. But yeah. Anyway. Thank you, everyone. I love you guys. I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. And thank you for listening to me rant and rave for a lot. Night Pyro, Night King. I love you guys. I said that already. I don't know how to transition between being live and not being live. So this is me kind of awkwardly being like, okay, all right. Okay. You turn off the stream. Okay, good night, Jenny. Sorry that you missed some of it. You should go back and watch the VOD thing because I asked you a couple questions, but I can't remember what they were. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. All right, bye.